Well, the Illinois primary is next Tuesday, March 19th. Many races up for grabs and some key information you need to know before you head to the polls. Your deadline to request a mail-in ballot is tomorrow, March 14th. The last day for early voting is Monday, March 18th. Election Day and Election Day registration, yes, you can register on Election Day, March 19th. That's also the last day to return or postmark your mail-in ballot. So joining us to talk more about what to expect when you go to the polls is our political editor, Mike Flannery. Always good to see you, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Great to see you, Sylvia. You bet.
Okay, well, let's do a little primary primer, if you will. What do you want people to know besides the fact that, yes, there's a primary? When they first
yes, there's
walk
an election.
Right.
Yeah.
When you first walk into the polls, you have to declare a party in the state of Illinois to vote. Kind of walk us through what we can expect on Tuesday if we wait.
So you could vote on the referendum questions without declaring a party. But if you want to cast a ballot, in the state's attorney primary, for example, you have to take a party ballot. And there are going to be three options: Democratic, Republican, and Libertarian. But the marquee matchup, Sylvia, is between former Illinois Appellate Court Justice Eileen O'Neill Burke and Clayton Harris III, a former chief of staff at the Illinois Department of Transportation, who's a former assistant to former Governor Blagojevich and former Mayor Daley. On the Democratic side, those two are facing off. The Republican candidate, Bob Fioretti, in the Republican primary is not opposed. The other countywide contest is for the post of clerk of the Cook County Circuit Court. That's Marianne Spiropoulos facing off against the incumbent Iris Martinez. That contest, just like the Democratic contest for Cook County State's Attorney, the one public voter opinion survey we know out there has those contests very close. There's one more important contest for Supreme Court Justice Virginia Joy Cunningham facing off against Jesse Reyes. That one also is one that we'll be watching on Tuesday night.
Okay, so Mike, people should know too, if they want a sample ballot, they could probably go online and figure out exactly where they live, who's going to be on that ballot, so there's no surprises. I hear so many people talk about, I have no idea who these people are once I walk in, so I want to get that in there. But I also want to talk to you about some...
ChicagoElections.org, that's the city board of election commissioners. They'll direct you to your polling place. You can put in your information. Also on the ballot, as you're indicating, Sylvia, are other contests. For example, even though both Joe Biden and Donald Trump have clinched the nominations of their respective parties, Republicans are still going to see Nikki Haley's name and Ron DeSantis's name, as well as a couple others on the ballot. Ditto on the Democratic side. There'll be a few other names there. And also, you have to vote for the delegates to the convention. So if you want Donald Trump, you should go in and vote in the Republican primary and vote for the Trump delegates who are going to be on the ballot, and ditto for President Biden and the Democratic delegates.
Okay, and finally, let's get to that referendum. You said that if you don't want to declare a party, you're only voting for referendums. If you decide that you do, but let's talk about that referendum, because this one's a controversial one in Chicago to raise money to fight homelessness, the so-called Bring Chicago Home tax referendum. Just explain exactly what that is and what's the big controversy over this.
Well, the controversy over it is that for all, it includes it calls for a tax increase from the current $7.50 per $1,000 of value that you have to pay when you sell the property, a real estate transfer tax. They're going to triple that for properties that have a sufficient price level. There's going to be a decrease for property sold that's under $1 million. But of course, the problem is 2 flats, 4 flats. Many families have their whole life savings tied up in those properties, this will be taking a big chunk of their profits in a sale. So that's what makes it controversial.
Okay,
and there's also a sleeper on here, Sylvia.
Okay, real quick,
one
Mike.
that I hadn't heard about until I went to that ChicagoElections.org. There are 3 or 4 precincts in Rogers Park in the 49th Ward that are going to be voting on whether to support a proposal to make Chicago's lakefront public lands, including harbors, inlets, and all the parks, part of a national lakefront park.
That is
I hadn't heard about that.
I hadn't either. Wow, Mike Flannery, you still got it. We appreciate it. Great to talk to you. We'll talk to you before the election again, I'm sure. Have a great day. We'll be right back.
You bet.